Welcome to Stadium Unplugged with me, Jay Menon, as we get up close and personal with the biggest names of Asia and international sport. Now today I will be talking to the first Japanese tennis player in nearly 16 years to win an ATP event. This Asian tennis superstar only turned pro in 2007. But he immediately started carving a name for himself by becoming the youngest player since Boris Becker in 1985 to reach the Indianapolis Tennis Championships. The following year, he achieved another milestone with his first ATP win at the Delray Beach Championship, a first for a Japanese in nearly 16 years. He continued to break barriers in his pro tennis career by being the first Japanese in 71 years to reach the round of 16 at the US Open on his debut. In 2008, he was honoured as the first Asian to win the ATP Newcomer of the Year. Fast forward to 2012 at the Australian Open, he goes all the way to the quarterfinals to become the first Japanese male player to achieve such a feat in 80 years. Welcome to Stadium Unplugged, Kei Nishikori. Now, first of all, tell me about tennis. Why did you pick tennis of all the sports in the world?
Because my parents used to play just for fun, but my dad brought me the little tennis racket, and I started with my parents, my sister, and even at the park without tennis court, we hitting the balls, and yeah, that's become start playing tennis.
Was it always, because it's not a big sport in Japan, you now almost an icon for tennis for Japan.
Yeah.
So why were your parents into it? I mean, and why such a big interest in that sport in general, and not sumo?
I don't know. I think my parents loved tennis, and that's why they met each other from the tennis. So I think they loved tennis, and I heard a lot of kids start playing tennis right now in Japan. So that's good to hear, and I'm very happy.
Okay, what kind of kid were you when you were young and you were playing tennis? Were you the kind that was always on the tennis court, I want to get good at this, or was it just something that you did for fun?
I think I was a little bit lazy.
Well, you got to where you are now. My gosh, that's talent then.
I guess, yeah. I was playing all the sports: soccer, baseball, swimming, but I was based on tennis.
Apart from tennis, what do you think you would have been really good at? You said you play quite a lot of other sports, basketball, soccer, and...
I used to play soccer a lot, and even now I love to play, but I'm worried about getting injury. So
I see.
But I started playing golf too, and that's something I can relax. And yeah, I like to play the sports, I think.
Past retirement, I know what you're going to be doing then, just traveling around playing golf next. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Nadal's also a big fan of football, and he catches quite a lot of football. Do you try and do that sometimes also, catch a lot of football in your
I'm not too into it. I like to watch, but I never follow.
Did you have any idols growing up, like any big tennis idols that you look up to, thinking, man, it would be good to have that kind of career?
That's going to be Roger Federer.
Roger Federer.
Yeah, he was... even now, I like to watch his tennis, and he has a lot of charisma, and I think he's the best tennis player in history.
When you meet Roger now, and he's an idol, do you get tongue-tied? Do you get a little bit, oh, I don't even know what to say to him? My gosh.
Yeah, we played last year, end of last year, in a Basel, and he kind of destroyed the match. But it was really happy to play against him, and it was kind of one of my dreams, so I was very happy.
If you weren't playing tennis at the level that you are now, what do you think you'd be doing?
I hope soccer.
Soccer?
But yeah, my skill wasn't there, so that's why I choose tennis.
Still ahead on Stadium Unplugged with Kei Nishikori. Going to the USA from Japan, was it a big culture shock for you? When you go to Japan, you're a big star in Japan. Everyone recognizes you, and yes, the hounding happens. How do you feel?